Hello students, welcome to my channel Maths with Panu. Today I will teach you how we can find out the derivative of trigonometrical functions, or how we can use some trigonometrical formulas in the derivative of some inverse functions. So let's start. We take an example. First of all, let y is equal to sine inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. Okay, and the question is we have to find the derivative of this function. Obviously we know, all of us know that the derivative of sine inverse x is equal to 1 over root 1 minus x square. Okay, but if we apply this formula, then our calculations make very large, and to overcome this problem we use some trigonometrical formulas. For that, we know that the formula of sine 2 theta in trigonometrically is equal to 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, now you remember this formula. The formula of sine 2 theta is equal to 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Now you can match this formula with this function. Okay, so for starting your question, first of all you put x is equal to tan theta in your question, and you write here y is equal to sine inverse 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, and in this way you get sine inverse sine 2 theta, because this is equal to sine 2 theta. Now after cancelling our functions, because this is sine inverse and this is sine, so we cancel these two functions and we are left with only 2 theta. Okay, now we have to find the derivative of 2 theta, but for this we put the value of theta in the form of x, because we have to find dy upon dx, not dy upon d theta. Okay, so for this you have to find the value of theta, and you take the tan on the left hand side and you get the value of theta is equal to tan inverse x. Okay, I repeat, when you find out the value of theta, then you take tan on the left hand side, and because you have tan inverse x in this way. Okay, so now we have to write the derivative of y with respect to x, and you know very well the derivative of tan inverse x is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x square. So finally we get our answer 2 upon 1 plus x square. Okay, now we move on our second question. That is, let us take y is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. Okay, now you have to write here x is equal to tan theta. Why we put this? Because all of us know that the formula of cos theta is equal to 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, now we put here, as we have put in the previous question, so x, we put here x is equal to tan theta in our question, and you write here y is equal to cos inverse 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Now you have get the value cos inverse cos 2 theta. Okay, now we cancelling these two trigonometrical functions and you get 2 theta only, and you put the value of theta, that is equal to tan inverse x, and you write here tan inverse x, and when we take the derivative of y, that is equal to dy upon dx. The derivative of tan inverse x is equal to 1 over 1 plus x square. So we get our final answer 1 over 1 plus x square. Okay, now we move on our next question, that is equal to we take y is equal to secant inverse 1 over 2x square minus 1. Okay, for solving it, we place here x is equal to cos 2 theta. Why we place it? Because we know that the formula of cos 2 theta, not cos 2 theta, sorry, only cos theta, because the formula of cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay, so when we put this trigonometrical function in the place of x, you get 2 cos square theta minus 1. In this way, we get the formula of 1 upon cos 2 theta, and you know very well 1 over cos. In the 10th standard, you have read that 1 over cos theta is equal to secant theta. So we write here secant theta, and after cancelling it, you get only theta. And as we have done in our previous question, so we get the value of theta, that is equal to cos inverse x. Okay, now we have to take the derivative of y, dy upon dx, and the derivative of cos inverse x is equal to minus 1 over 1 minus x square. Okay, now our next question is that suppose we take tan inverse 3x minus x cube and 1 minus 3x cube. Okay, so we know that the formula of tan 3 theta is equal to 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Okay, now we take an idea that if we place x is equal to tan theta in our question, so within the brackets you get tan 3 theta. Okay, so we put here x is equal to tan theta in our question, and you write here y is equal to tan inverse 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Okay, after that you get the value tan inverse tan 3 theta, and after cancelling trigonometrical function, we get only 3 theta, and when you put the value of theta, that is equal to tan inverse x, you get the final function y in the form of x, and when you take the derivative you get the answer 3 upon 1 plus x square, because the derivative of tan inverse x is equal to 1 over 1 plus x square. Okay, now we move on our next question, that is equal to y is equal to sine inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square, or the next question is cos inverse, and same function is here 2x 1 minus x square. Okay, so to think about the putting, if we put x is equal to sine theta, okay, then we have the value 2 sine theta and 1 minus sine square theta. Okay, and all of know that the value of root 1 minus sine square theta is equal to cos theta. We have read in our 10th standard. Okay, so now we get the value sine inverse 2 sine theta into cos theta, and this is the formula of sine 2 theta. Okay, and after cancelling sine we get only 2 theta, because this is also an trigonometrical formula, because sine 2 theta, you can see here the formula of sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay, so if we apply this formula, we cancelling our sine function and we get finally 2 theta, and by putting the value of theta, that is equal to sine inverse x, and now we have to find the derivative of y, that is equal to 2 upon 1 minus x square. Okay, but if you have cos inverse instead of sine, so all the question is running in the same way, and first of all you put here x is equal to sine theta 1 minus sine square theta, you get cos theta, and you have to apply the formula of sine to theta. The only change come here from this step, and we can see as it is. And first of all we write here cos inverse, and within the brackets you get sine 2 theta. Okay, up to that step. So if you have to cancel it, if you want to cancel these two functions, so you have to convert it in the form of cos. And how you can convert it? Because you know that sine pi by 2 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Okay, you have read in your 10th standard the value of pi is equal to 180. We have read 90 minus theta, that is equal to cos theta, because 90 is our first quadrant. Okay, and in the first quadrant we have all the signs are positive. Okay, so we apply this formula, sine pi by 2 minus theta is equal to cos theta. So we apply this formula, and in the same way if you have cos 90 minus theta, so you get sine theta. So we have to apply this, and we have to write it in the form cos pi by 2 minus 2 theta, and after cancelling cos you get only pi by 2 minus 2 theta. And now we have to put the value of theta only, and what we have put theta. Theta is equal to sine inverse x. When we put x is equal to sine theta, so we put it x is equal to theta is equal to sine inverse x, and the derivative of y here, the derivative of pi by 2 0, and the derivative of 2 and sine inverse x 1 minus x square. So we finally get our answer. So students, these are some trigonometrical functions and the derivative of these functions, and we will discuss its next type in my next videos. Thank you.